Boy Q. Before I start this video, I want to give a huge shout out to my boy on Twitter, King Marley. That's QINGMARLEY. His @ is Trigger229. Follow me on Twitter. That's @ Quentin T. Harris. We be on Twitter cutting up about my reviews, about chasing Atlanta, chasing Dallas, and a whole lot of other kind of carrying on. So shout out to King Marley. You always showing me love. And right before I was getting ready to put this video up, I saw that you talked about Q's reviews. So let's get into it. But I just want to appreciate you and for supporting and loving me and always showing love. All right, y'all, let's get into it.
It's Q in the street. I love everybody here. They've been good to me.
It's Tashina Arnold, and it's Q in the street.
I love that. For Q in the streets, you need to make sure you go to his bio right now and click that link, okay?
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Q. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Q back in the building with another episode. Is it me or was this the shortest freaking episode of Chasing Reality I have ever seen in my doggone life? Was it just me? What's up, y'all? Before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Hold on, let me get myself together. Like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell. This don't make no sense. I'm starting this video off like this. This is a mess. But I'm pretty sure it was a little bit more entertaining than this episode. Let me stop cutting up. All right, guys. So we're getting ready to get into two stuff to handle this episode of Chasing Dallas. I know this video is a little bit late, but listen. I'm always on time, baby. Always on time. Now, last night I was actually doing some filming for something else. And yeah, I just couldn't get the video out. So here I am today with the video. Just finished Chasing Atlanta. I got my Dwayne, in the words of my sister, Jessie Woo. Got my drink. In the meantime, make sure you guys click the description bar in the bottom of this video. Go and grab my book. Remember, guys, I am looking for the third person. I picked 2 winners so far. And the third person will get something. You get something. Talking about get something. That's a mess. Q, first of all, focus, Q. So you can do this video. Focus, focus, focus. All right. TV mode. All right, guys. Make sure you click the book that's down in the comment section. In the comment section in the description below. Or click the link in my bio on my Instagram to get my book. I don't know why I feel nervous or I don't know what's going on. But anyways, I just kind of try to run in and do this video real quick. All right, so we're about to get into Chasing Dallas. First of all, where the hell is everybody at? I would have loved to see all the rest of the cast members. This was like an episode of like Reese book, Reese scene, Reese this, Reese that. However, let's go ahead and get what we was given. I only can review what I was given. All right, so the episode started off with King Kane. He was at like a museum doing a great, looks like fashion show. Kane, I love you in the element. Y'all already know I naturally love Kane. I feel like his commentary is amazing. I feel like his commentary is funny, hilarious. But on the flip side of all of that, I like to see the more working and the more, this element of Kane. I love the other Kane. In love, I love that Kane. But to see you in your element and actually styling and, doing that whole jush, it felt good. It really felt good. I think you'll appreciate that scene later on down the line. And the reason I say you'll appreciate that scene is because Kane, in that moment of me watching you on my screen, I kind of saw you elevated. I kind of saw more of you in your gift. And I was like, wow, like, okay, he really does do this. Because y'all know how, even with these shows, sometimes people be saying, like, oh, they do this, and the events be so amazing, and in real life, they be like. But anywho, Kane, I loved you in that moment, and I love the music that they had in this little background, the whole little voguing situation. That was real cute to me. I felt like I could vogue for a second. I was like, Yes. Is that Vogan though? Alright, so yeah, the Vogan was really cute. So we get to the next scene with Dior. I'm hot right here. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to get my fan. I'm hot. Praise the Lord. I'm back. Alright, so the next scene we get into Dior. Dior, I love your look. I love the way that you always style your hair. You always look so clean and just so well manicured. And I always tell a person it's in the details, and like you always get your details right. That blue blazer in your confessional is sickening. I wish that they would have, first of all, production. I want y'all to stop having these outside scenes with these people by these speakers. Y'all got music playing in the background. I understand like it's a restaurant or something, but I'm sure y'all can walk up to the manager and be like, hey, we need a solid 20 minutes. Like, this is why when y'all trying to shoot these particular type scenes, you have to do it like in the daytime, like 1 o'clock, between 1 and 3, when there's really nobody, you know what I'm saying, in these restaurants and everything like that. So y'all can turn that music down. Outside of that, Dior's son should have been Mike, because all I saw was this for him the whole time. I was like, what is going on? However, we did hear a little bit of their conversation. So let's get it down to their conversation. Dior begins to talk about things that happened and transpired between him. I don't know why this fan just made me get real professional. So I don't know what was going on in the first 2 or 3 minutes of this video. But Dior starts conversing about issues between him and his father, y'all. I ain't even gonna flex. I was sitting in front of the screen and my heart was literally broken. My heart was like, wow. My heart always goes out to especially my LGBT people when they don't have a mother and father at home, because that's not my story. I grew up with my mother in the home. I grew up with my father in the home. And to just hear the way that, or hear the situation, or hear the things that are transpiring between him and his dad, it literally broke my heart. And I was just like, wow. I just can't imagine being in his position. When he said the things about how his dad seen him at the gas station and drove off, it reminded me of a story my dad was saying. Like, I remember my dad calling me one day and he was saying that there was this gay guy that he saw on the side of the road, and I guess the guy didn't know how to change his tire or something, and my dad like stopped him, because my dad is super nice, and my dad stopped and was just kind of like, well, you know, I think my dad like changed his tire. I can't remember exactly what it was. He changed his tire and da-da-da-da. So when my dad called me, he was like, yeah, I just changed this guy's tire. He was like, you know, and he kind of told me the backstory of, you know, I guess nobody was stopping for the young man, or nobody wanted, I guess, be bothered, you know, because they did see that he was a feminine, flamboyant gay man. And my dad was just like, I didn't care about that. All I saw was a human beside the road, stuck, and seeing him made my heart go out to him even more, because my son is gay. And I can just only imagine you being beside the road and me wanting someone to be there to help you. So I felt like I owed that, you know, just to society, to the world, and I'm just a good-ass dude. So when I hear about Dior's own father just driving away, it just really broke my heart. And, you know, Dior, you are a beautiful, handsome, intelligent, successful young man, and my heart just goes out to you. You did an amazing job. Shout out to your beautiful mom. First of all, mom had an old nasty mohawk. I see where you get your little hair stuff from. That's really dope. I felt like that was cute. I do want to give a shout out to every single parent of an LGBT kid, period. It's not easy raising one of us. It's not easy being able to handle what comes with us. So my heart just goes out to you. My heart goes out to super dads and super moms. And especially when you have people like this, just kind of makes me look at Dwayne Wade's situation a little bit deeper, with a little bit more of an open eye. Because, you know, here we have someone in the same store of his son, and like literally driving off and leaving him stranded, like leaving him for dead, leaving him like he don't even know him, basically. So it's just kind of like, well, god dang. But y'all sitting over here worried about D-Wade, but that's a whole nother video, whole nother conversation. So Dior, continue to keep your head up. I don't know what it's like to not have that void fulfilled, but you know, with you being a father now, whether these kids are biologically yours or you just support them and help them get on your feet, I just know that you're a better dad, a 10 times better father than what you were presented with. However, there was a statement that you made and was like you want to close the case and you wanted to, I guess, move on with your life. Y'all know I keep it real, and you know, you can take it with a grain of salt, or you could be like, you know what, Q, I'll take that advice. I do believe in families mending. I do believe in prayer. I do believe in people trying to work it out and get better and understand each other and understand what happened. Understand why do you act or treat me this way. So that's just Q. I do believe in getting to the bottom of what happened. And I pray that you are able to get to a place where you and your father are able to have a conversation. I remember having this same conversation with my castmate, Troy, from season 3? Troy came on season 3, and me and him had this conversation off camera one day, really, really, really hard. And we had it again on camera one day. Y'all remember the whole scene where I think Troy was like, he thought I liked him or something like that. But anyways, yeah, I don't like to see families broke up and split up and, you know, all those things of such. That's just how I feel. That's just my opinion, y'all. So I just want them to get it because I feel like Dior's a great, successful, beautiful, handsome guy, and his dad is missing out. And once you reach out with so many times, the conversation is kind of like, listen, I'm going to be great with or without you. So on the flip side of that, Dior, continue to be a freaking beast in what it is that you do, and continue to rise. And I feel like you're dope at what you do. So yeah, just continue to rise. But that scene was like really, 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 really like whoa for me, because that's not my story. So when I see parents, or when I see fathers, mothers, whatever, guardians shun their kids, because not even necessarily because of their lifestyle, because he didn't say that. He just said that they've always had this back and forth. I don't know. It's just that really breaks my heart, and I just, you know, I know that will be a hard void to fill, because nobody on this entire earth, I don't care who you are, can't take the place of my mother and father. And that's just that on that, so I'm going to keep on moving along. So then the next scene, I think, is like, you know, the whole promo and stuff came up. But Imani Van Zant, let me grab you real quick. Usually Imani is like really funny and like really witty, and you know, she does her thing. But baby, Imani Van Zant was reading this week. Was it me, or I was just like, ooh, that was ooh. I was just like, dang, girl. It was just like back to back to back to back to back. So we get into the next scene. Ricci, I want you in that Mufasa wig. Give it to me. Give it to me. Nah. I saw y'all dragging Ricci in the comments about that wig. I don't think the wig was that bad. Like, I've seen Ricci do worse wigs. I don't feel like that wig was that bad. I do think it looked like he should have maybe shook it up or curled it more at the end, but because he's androgynous and he's, you know, that's just kind of who he is at this point. You know, I can't really rag on his clothes. Y'all know I'm the furthest from a fashion boy. Like, just give me a little Zara shirt and call it a day. Like, that's all you really gonna get from me. I'm not a Kane. I'm not Troy. I'm not Cameron. I'm not none of the other people that y'all see on our platform. I am a shirt and t-shirt kind of boy. Depends on what I eat that week. I may give you a little bit of muscles or something, but that's about it. So I don't think he looked that bad, because I saw y'all dragging that wig down at the bottom of the comments. Did y'all like Ricci wig? Y'all let me know. It was okay for me, because I just know Ricci like that. So Ricci meets up with the photographer to talk about his new book, honey. Books. Everybody got a book. Everybody got a book. Everybody got a book. Everybody got a book. But this time, I actually like Ricci's idea of his book. I like the fact that he's breaking down, because it may seem like silly or small to some people, but some people really don't have the social skills to go and network and promote themselves. And a lot of people, especially you know, guys, before chasing reality, before chasing Atlanta, chasing Dallas, I have ran into Reese, worked with Reese, seen Reese on the scene, the real scene. I ain't talking about playing in these streets. I'm talking about real industry stuff. So every time he talk about his work, I have to be like, you know what? I have to back it up. You know, I have seen Reese and he does his thing. I like the book idea. It's cute. It's simple. It's not a big book. He didn't try to make it seem. He didn't try to make it seem like he was the professor of, like, he basically just took what he know. He has been in the game for a long time, whether y'all like him or not. And shout out to Reese. He gave me a shout out last week because I said, and I don't say it to blow smoke up nobody because y'all keeps it above, but he has been in this industry, so he knows what he's talking about. And those rules do apply. When you going into those rooms, I feel like a lot of people, they go to like red carpets and industry stuff, they just be like, oh, I'm just gonna go and party and go to the bar and get free drinks and all that carrying on and stuff like, woo, yeah, the bullshit. That was good. All that stuff like that. But you gotta have a plan. I learned that from Tyrese. Yes, Tyrese, the singer or actor or however you know him. Tyrese put in his book one time, and I remember interviewing him, and I asked him, I was like, we were talking about partying and going out and networking and things of such. You have to have a plan in place before you go to these events, because if not, you will get lost in the sauce, because it be a lot of people at these events and stuff. So I think it's a dope idea. And like I said about the whole Tyrese thing, you got to party with a purpose. You got to go there knowing, okay, I have to talk to this person. I already know in my mind, this casting director, we need to exchange emails, phone numbers, and Instagrams. I know that from the jump. I don't care what wig she got on. I know who she is. So, you know, those, in whatever career field you are in, when you go to your company picnic, your company event, you should be like, okay, I need to talk to this CEO or this boss because I need to figure out a way to flip my resume to up myself in this company, whatever you got going on. So it's not just an industry book. I feel like even with my book of affirmations, you know, it would be a great thing. And I'm about to speak on that just a second too. I feel like Candy speak on that. But I feel like it's great. Like, we all are giving different tools to win in this industry. So any like LGBT or people period, but especially our community, people who come up behind us, you see people like myself, Reese G, Lauren, Gardini, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Like, we have really done our work and it's working for us. So with that being said, we all kind of bring something to the table in a you know, different kind of light. Would y'all be here for like a little chasing reality book tour, panel, some type of jush, you know, because outside of the crazy that we do bring on this show, a lot of us are very, very, very well connected, including Reese. I can't even start naming names because I don't want to leave anybody out, but just think about Ariel and who she styles and who she's worked with. Think about Gardini's out every week now taking videos and doing his photography and videography work. Think about it's just a lot of people who work with a lot of people. It's a lot of people who work with a lot of people. But back to what I was saying. Would you guys be here for some type of like sit down or panel? Because outside of our personal, whatever we got going on, we got some heavy hitters in our circle. Like, for real. You know, Lauren is working with NeNe Leakes and K Michelle, and she's going on tour. She's doing this. She, you know, vendor plugs and all that kind of stuff. Reese G, whether y'all like him or not, he has done a lot. He is doing a lot. You got Oliver Twist. Whether how I personally feel or how you personally feel, the boy is working. Whether you like me, whether you on my channel and you being a creep and you really don't even rock with me, you know what I'm saying? I kind of know what I'm doing when it comes to this. Now, sometimes I get reality TV wrong, but when it comes to this, I know what I'm doing. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. So we kind of get down to the last scene of the episode. I'm not sure why this episode was so short, but it was literally like 30. It was probably like 5 minutes, but I mean, y'all gave us a good 30 minutes. Dario was doing something because he was like, I'm not finna edit all this. Not tonight. All right, so we're going to move on. So we get to the scene. It starts off with Kane and Trey. First of all, y'all know I love me a good fedora. Y'all know I love a good sickening hat. You know, because I got bald head now, so it ain't too much I can do besides it's either going to be shiny, dull, or hat, or fuzzy. So I try to shave every day, so it probably won't be fuzzy. But it's either shiny head, dull head, or hat. So came with that fedora hat on. It was a red bottom. Ooh. That's my kind of foolishness. I love the hat, Kane. So it was a lot that happened in this scene. So let me look down at my notes. I would love to see. Oh, so we started discussing King Kane's lingerie line. First of all, there's a lot of cast members on Lord, I was going to say the wrong show. It's a lot of cast members on Dallas that I would love to see in they little lingerie and they whole shebang, and like in the words of Kane, what do you say? Lift, breast up, booty out, print. I want to see all of that. I would love to see Trey. I hate George ain't get invited. I would have loved to see George in a G-strap. I would have loved to see George in a G-strap. That's all I'll say. So, Kane, you took that away from us. We would have, people would have loved to see it. We would have loved to see it. It's a whole lot of others, too. So, Trey and, so Dior names comes up because King Kang is letting Trey know who's all coming to the party. I love the thing in Trey's head. It looked really like, it looked really in there though. Like, how does that stuff wash out, Trey? Let me know. Trey is cute too. I really don't do light skin that much, but Trey is really big and handsome. I kind of like him. I've been seeing his stuff on Snap lately. You know, he's a cute guy. I like Trey. So Trey and Dior but it was discussed that they have some type of confusion, not only with Dior, but with his son, Styles by Howard. Where are all these people at? Like, I felt like this episode was just Reese. Y'all know I love me some Reese, but I'm just like, where was Ariel? I would have loved to see Styles by Howard step in and defend himself or his name. I know it looks like it's gonna be a fight next week, but I would have loved to see things play up until that moment. Is Styles by Howard B cast, A cast? I think he's like a little Porsha. Like, he's young, a little feisty, really cute and adorable. Cause y'all know if y'all been keeping up with blogs and stuff lately, even with Porsha almost got fired after her first season. So I feel like we getting old, and it's only so much fighting and carrying on that us OGs, us upper heads, us old heads that we gonna do or we can do. Now don't be fooled now, cause we trained to go. However, I would like to see Styles by Howard a little bit more. We haven't seen, well, we did see Markel at the last thing, but where is George? Where is Ariel? Where's everybody? Where's all the rest of these cast members? Or was just the episode just that short that I feel like I just ain't see nobody? Or was it me? So yeah, some confusion going there. Sound like some dating was going on. It sounds like Trey Womack has conversed before with Styles by Howard. They say Styles by Howard, they know what position he was and all that. Styles by Howard and his boyfriend, they're really pretty though. Like, so I ain't sleeping with neither one of them. It's not my place to say, but I don't know what's going on over there, but they are really cute. Yep. Rock coming again. I don't know if Rock is like a filler or what, but I just kind of feel every time he comes into the scene, to Q, it feels like his energy is off. Like, I don't know what the hell this little banter that Trey and Rock got, but at first, before they start talking about everybody else, Trey was really looking at Rock like, bro, why are you even here? Why are you here? Kane, why is he here? You know. Speaking of people, why they here, Trey don't understand why Dior's getting the invite to Kane's party. He's like, again, why are you here? But you know, I can't really say too much about the scene because we didn't get to hear from the other parties about that scene. So, you know, I don't really know what to say about that scene. Styles by Howard and Trey, we found out that you guys have conversed or have talked or whatever. You know, Trey kind of threw some shade about Styles by Howard about he didn't have no car, he stays far, you know, he waiting on his Uber. Womack had a little bit from Rock too, saying that Rock catches Ubers and lifts and all that good carrying on, but I don't really know how to even handle this episode. I'm just kind of giving y'all what the episode gave us. It was really short. I'm not saying it was all over the place because it was one of them subtle episodes. It was like calm, cool, and collected, but it wasn't too much. But I do feel like we kind of missed the mark and we could have gave a little bit more with like seeing Styles by Howard show up to this little eating that they had going on. That would have been real sickening production. That would have been sick. I don't know. You don't know. That's all I really got for this week because that's all it really gave. Like, I only got like a half a page of notes. I don't even got a full page. I only got a full page of carrying on. But anyways, y'all follow me on all of my little social media sites at Quentin T. Harris. Make sure you get my little, you know, my little space book. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but for real though. Click the link in my description bar to grab my book. Remember, I got one more person who I'm gonna bless with something real good. I got a package coming to you. If you get the link or get the book off the link on my Instagram, click the link in my bio or click the link down in the description bar. And I'll see y'all in the next video. It's your boy Q. I'll see y'all later. Peace.